next segment, we're going to do a recurring segment on the show. It's called Force Subs, where I talk about something from the world of home video collecting that perturbs me. And this episode's topic is going to be a long-standing peeve of mine. Those of you who are familiar with ordering from e-tailers know that when you order at an e-tailer, whether it's Amazon or somebody else, you'll place your order for a disc, and sometimes it'll show up with a slipcover, sometimes it'll show up in plastic wrapping, sometimes it'll show up shrink wrapped. And we as consumers are just sort of supposed to accept that. That's always really bothered me. It's something that I don't like, and I feel like we as consumers should expect, we should have a right to expect that, maybe these retailers, they should make separate listings. Maybe you have to pay a little more to ensure that the version you're going to get is going to have a slipcover. Or maybe if you want to save a little money, you can opt for a version that's shrink wrapped as opposed to being in the original plastic wrapping. Like some people would be willing to pay an extra 75 cents or $1 to get one that's in the original plastic wrapping instead of getting something that's shrink wrapped. Because I think most people tend to assume that if you're getting something that's shrink wrapped, it means at some point it was either returned or maybe one of the discs came off the spindle and they had to replace it and rewrap it. I just feel like the technology should be there so that we as consumers can have a choice. And it bothers me. Like, I know when I do the listings for the shop's web store, if the version that I have for sale, if it doesn't have a slipcover, I won't post a picture with the slipcover on the listing. Now, if I've accidentally done this in the past, please forgive me, but that's certainly my intention. I have gone out of my way when possible that if I'm selling something that doesn't have a slipcover on the sealed copy that I'm going to be sending you, I don't photograph it with the slipcover. I just think that's fair, and it's not that hard to do. So yeah, that's my little soapbox moment for this week. I just really wish that even if it meant setting up separate tiers for what you get charged, if there was, because me personally, I'd rather pay an extra 50 or 75 cents or $1 to get a plastic wrapped copy than to pay something and then find out after the fact, like, oh, well, they just sent me, something shrink wrapped. So that's my 4 subs for this episode.